Hi guys, and welcome back to another Babbling beer review here on a Friday night at the King and Dragon. Thanks for joining me again. I've got hold of another Tintagel ale. I did say this was a stout. I mean, I thought it was more a stout than an ale because I know it's their dark beer that they do, but it's actually a dark ale. So we're going to be looking at a dark ale rather than a stout. All right, so just want to correct myself on that one for any misleading that went on there. Babbling beer reviews, no misleading, but simple mistakes. So anyway, another beer from Tintagel. I've never had this one. This one's completely new for me as well. Obviously I've worked through their beers over the last couple of years. Before lockdown, I used to have Tintagel ales in the pub that I used to go to. So Castle Gold again this week on the pump, I'm afraid. They didn't have anything else. I don't know what's happening there. They normally, we're doing a wide variety. I suppose what they're making and what they're shifting, but I do like this sort of Merlin's Mad or Harbour specials when they're on. So hopefully Arthur's Ale I've not had for a while. I did nearly pick a bottle of that up actually to do a review on, but maybe I'll get one and we'll do that in the next couple of weeks. But I've got their Caliburn today. Caliburn. There you go, guys. It is a 5.8%, 500ml bottle again. As I say, not quite a pint, but almost. And this one is the legendary sword of King Arthur, Excalibur. So this is like a tribute to that Caliburn. That's what it's called. And it's a warm chocolate spiced strong dark ale at 5.8%. is a popular relaxing choice for Cornish real ale fans. Alright, so obviously your normal ingredients in there, we know what they are, I'm going to go over them. So yeah, that should be nice to try. Caliburn, there we go. Get up there for you guys. I don't know how it comes through on it. It's quite dark, isn't it, when I show them on there. Again, a couple of quid a bottle up at Tintagel shop itself. I picked that one alongside the Castle Gold 9-pint container that I got. And as I say, it's one I've not done before, so we'll have to check it out together and see what it's all about. Tintagel Brewery, as for those again, waffling short bit of information. Formed in 2009 in a milking parlour. Bit more information on it actually. Rather than being the owner and his friend, it was a combination of, I think the owner, his friend from up country had won awards making beers with different breweries up country. And the owner, Tintagel's wife, Babbling beer reviews guys, they made the recipes for the beers they do, and they've won some award-winning beers. So yeah, formed in 2009, say in the milk parlour out at Gundolden farm just outside of Tintagel. If you wanted to visit, they have got a brewery days, the brewery tours. Little shop there to buy your beers, and as I said before, 9-pint containers are well worth doing for 20 quid. They also have for sale Wagyu beef, so you can get your Wagyu beef up there as well, which seems to have took off quite well. So yeah, they do that. All their stuff's made with their own wind turbines to be environmentally friendly, and their own spring, which is from Trebarwith Strand, which is not far from there at all, and that is 852 feet above sea level. Guys, I'm just trying to find you the price. I'm on my phone here looking to see if I can find the price of the ale from their website, because I did pick it up, and to be honest, I didn't really look at the price. I just sort of grabbed the bottle. I'm so used to doing that sort of thing. So let me just have a quick butcher's here to see. As I say, 852 feet above sea level. I know I've told you this before in other videos, but for people that haven't seen it, it's just to let people know that, so they make the stuff with their own spring, and their own, obviously I think it's a wet yeast they use at this one as well. So nice beers, very clean beers. I enjoy them. As I say, they're not only 15-20 minutes from me in a car, so not too far to travel at all, which is always a good thing. That's a bit strange. Yeah, that's odd. She didn't charge me for it. That's good, isn't it? Oh, I didn't even notice. Result. That's good, isn't it? It's got to be a good thing, isn't it? I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to pause it for a minute. I'm just going to get the price for you, and then I'll come back on. All right, so 2 seconds. I'll be back with you. Yeah, sorry guys about that. Probably a glitch in your video, but for me, it took a few minutes to find it. So £2.75 a bottle. So yeah, you know, I suppose for a bottle just shy of a pint, still quite expensive. Well, I say it's expensive, I suppose, when you think would it be in a pub. So yeah, £2.75. So I was going to say I quite like this bottle. The label on it feels really nice quality. Feels like a good quality label on there. It's a nice texture to it. You obviously can't see it on the camera there, but it's just jet black, but very nice. As is their badges and their pump clips. I do like their design there. Very sort of Arthurian, and it, you know, Tintagel, a bit of history. So yeah, so as I said, a warm chocolate spice strong dark ale at 5.8%. Popular relaxing choice for Cornish real ale fans. I imagine a winter night is probably quite a nice beer. Dark ale. So let's have a little look. I've got no secret weapon tonight, guys. No pourer. On my own again. So back to the useless pouring skills. I'm sure we'll be fine with her indoors. You know, the old dragon. We don't tell her we call it that, though, do we, guys? Shh. Anyway. Yep. Quite a nice, rich, dark smell there. Yes, very nice. Choc strong dark. So you can almost smell that dark spice in it. Lovely. Let's have a little look and see, shall we? Without further ado, the pour. Oh yeah, that's dark, isn't it? Oh, what are we going to do for the pour? What are we going to do? We're going to do. Oh, look. Oh, nearly. Oh. Quite a bit of head on there, isn't there? I've got it in though, guys. I've got it in. Don't sound too good, that, do it? Disgusting here at the King and Dragon. We've had that sort of talk here. What? Right, guys. Cool, that is black. Look. That's why I thought it was a stout, guys. This is why when I never looked at the label. I just always saw the name and looked at the bottle and just thought, yeah, that's their stout. I never actually read it, but that does look how dark that is. Look, Tintagel Breweries, eh? Dark. I suppose it is a stout, isn't it? When you look at it, it's almost. It might as well be, mightn't it? Looks like a Guinness, doesn't it? Oh, let's have a little clear look at the test for clarity. Can you see on there? Yeah, very dark. I mean, I can still see the Guinness coming through there. So it's not, when it's in the light, it's quite clear. But obviously, to look at it, looks dense, doesn't it? Can't really see for carbonation. No, I don't know. There's a lot of carbonation flowing through the actual thing itself. That there was a bit of froth on the top there, a bit of fizzy when I was pouring it in. So. Oh, it's a lovely smell. Do you know, it reminds me when I was driving lorries for Tesco's. Other companies are available, guys. And if you get any breakages or in the warehouse or, you know, in the back of the lorry when unloading, almost like when the wine or alcohol boxes went over, it's sort of stale. It's almost like a stale beer smell, you know. A nice smell when you walk in, but it's stale. It's got that sort of smell about it. Stale beer. Not stale nastiness, you know, when you walk in somewhere and you get that sort of real thick, you know, like someone's had a breakage of beer and it's lingering there. Obviously it says dark chocolate, doesn't it? Yeah, or warm chocolate with spice. I'm not getting that through in a minute. It's just a strong, stale alley smell, musky almost. Let's have a little sip. That's very stout-like, I tell you. Very, very full-bodied. That is heavy on sort of, you know, body, not medium. It's a nice thick beer. That's a lovely, easy drinking out of that. It's a real good combination of taste there, like, you know. And it's not too fizzy either, which I like. As I said, your bottle beers worries me, but when you initially drink, you get that bit of carbonation. Eat it first. It's like, you can actually sort of feel it fizzing in your mouth there or in your throat when you drink it. But then it quickly moves away and you're left with a nice sort of dark malted flavour and a light spice coming through there, with a nice balanced sweetness, I suppose, that you can. Yeah, I let it, sorry, I let it sort of sit around its tongue for a bit. You can taste that spiciness. There's almost like a liquishy taste in there. You know, very, very subtle, but very nice flavour. Very easy. That would be very easy. And a warm, and a babbling beer review, guys. Come on, it wouldn't be normal if I weren't talking like this, would it? On a winter's evening, around a warm fire, or in a pub fire, that would be absolutely lovely. That would warm you lovely. That is very, very nice. 5.8% Tintagel's Caliburn, in tribute to Excalibur, the sword in the stone. I've got a little one up there, a little envelope opener, Excalibur, on the side of the post here. I didn't do much harm to anybody. Only myself, maybe. A bit dangerous in my hands. Oh, it's pinned up, so it won't be going anywhere. Yeah, guys, that is nice. Yeah, a couple of them on an evening. Look at that, real dark amber, almost reddy amber, but that's on the light there. You can see the sort of, look at it, real dark red, almost dark amber. But then holding it away to you guys, it looks black, doesn't it? Oh, I suppose you can see a bit of the amber there, look. A dark colour in there. But very much stout-like, isn't it? Very much like a stout. It's a really dark, nice, well-flavoured ale. As I say, that carbonation sort of drifting away now, so I'm getting more of a nice, smoother taste. Again, you know, I've never had this I've never seen it, I don't think, on the 9-pint containers, so I don't know what it tastes like over that, but I'd imagine that, again, a bit like the Celtic Brewery's Grim Reaper on a pump. Lovely. This doesn't leave any real, you haven't got no malty taste. You can taste the dark malt in it, you can taste it's you know, yeah, you can taste the sort of the dark malt, so it's not roasted as such, you know what I mean? It hasn't got that real it's just such a nice balance of flavours. There's no, as I say, I get that sort of like a liquidy undertone. I suppose that's the chocolatey sort of taste in it, isn't it? But a very easy drinking drink, very pleasant, very nice. Yeah, that is very nice beer, that one. 5.8%. Again, you wouldn't think it's a 5.8 really. Although saying that, it's a full flavoured drink. It's definitely got a nice heavy body feel to it. So spice in there is very subtle though. You know, it's not. Oh yeah, there's a sort of chocolatey taste, and I just got a bit of that. That's letting it rest there for a minute. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Tintagel's Caliburn, tintagelbrewery.co.uk. Check it out. 28.50 for 12 bottles. When I go in there, there's always people in there buying stuff, and you can do like a mix case. So they give you the cardboard with the plastic around it, and you go and take 12 bottles or whatever you want off the shelf and make your own case up. So that's great. You know, so you ordered 12 of them or 6 of them and 6 of those. So I think you can just mix and match for your 12 bottles, whatever you want to put in. So if you want, like I say, a couple of each, couple of them, couple of Last Lot, couple of Castle Gold, couple of Harbour Specials, and generally on the shelf, Arthur's Ale. They've always got all the beers on the shelf. Pendragon. When you go in there, the bottles of beer, there's always every variety of whatever they make on there. So I go in for the containers, and they don't always have them readily available. Well, they do. You know, you won't. You know, if you go in there hoping, it's basically whatever they've got on. Babbling beer reviews is what I pick up as a 9-pint container. So I can't go and say I'll have 9 pints of a Harbour Special, or I'll have 9 pints of Caliburn, please, because it's whatever they've got for that side of things. So yeah, it's whatever's on, but it's well worth it. 20 quid if you're going to drink it while you're down here on holiday or of an evening. Well worth doing. 9 pints, 20 quid. Can't go wrong. And as I say, that, you know, sometimes they've got 2. They used to have 3 on, but 2 or 3 ales. Well worth a look, isn't it? Like, you know, but the beer side of things, bottles you can pick up what you like, obviously, and if you buy a case, you can mix and match. So check it out. Tintagelbreweries.co.uk. This one's Caliburn. Again, 5.8%. A nice warm. Yeah, it's definitely got that. Yeah, chocolate spiced strong dark ale, and it's popular relaxing choice for Cornish real ale fans, and I can see why. It is a nice one. Very nice. Yeah. Excalibur, the legendary sword of King Arthur. King Arthur. Get a rock Londoner, innit? Down here in Cornwall. Yeah. So when you some say St Austell, I can't say it, St Austell. Anyway, my handsomes and my maids. Definitely worth checking that one out, that 5.8%. I'm going to do the rating. Let's have a little look. Other than me waffling and babbling. And get on with your Friday evening without listening to me then, can't you? Oh yeah. Dark, rich flavour, that. It's a dark, rich flavour. Very nice though. Yeah, that's... It's funny, the more you drink it, different flavours, got that spice coming out now with that sort of chocolatey tone there. And it's just really nice. Really is a warming beer. I mean, I should be doing these ones in the winter months, shouldn't I, really? We'll get a few more anyway as we go along, but yeah, for a nice winter warmer, or even now, you know, as a stout substitute, if you're out with your, and you think you're in there, have one of them. Have one a day. Have one a day, as they say down here. Get on and have one a day. That's blooming handsome. Bloody handsome, as they say. Bloody handsome. Yeah, get and try one of them. That'll do you as a stout substitute. Caliburn, Tintagel Breweries, 5.8%. And I'm going to rate it, as I said to you, generously. See, this is where I should really go back and do them reviews on the Celtic ones again, because I'm now basing bottle beers different to that, so they'll have their own sort of rating when I do a bottle, trying to not be biased to the pump, because obviously they're always going to outshine the bottle for me. But that's got to be up there, I think. That's got to be up there. So I was going to go straight in with that, but I'm going to go for 9.8 for that. Very close to 9.8 for Caliburn. Tintagel's Caliburn, 9.8. Well worth a try. Do you get it? Yes, get it. 9.8. Try that one, and let me know in the comments what you think. Did you like it? Did you buy it? Have you bought it? What do you think? Let's say drop the comments in there, and yeah, I'll answer what I can, and we'll have a you know, have a compare at Babbling Beer Reviews. So guys, thanks for tuning in again on another Friday evening. Whatever you're doing, have a good one. If you're down the pub, always a good place to be in on a Friday. And have a good weekend. Keep safe, and I will see you here soon with another Babbling Beer Review at the King and Dragon. I've got another Celtic one coming on. I'm getting through theirs, and then we could start looking. I think I've one more I've got to buy to try to finish theirs off, and then, excuse me, belching again, terrible. We can sort of travel further afield. But I mean, I suppose all these Tintagel ones and Celtic, they all fit in with this sort of King Arthur and the, you know, the legends down here. There's a few more breweries as well, like Lost River Breweries and Blunt Rock's another new one. That's quite a new one. I think guys worked up at either St Austell or Sharps, and they've set up on their own, so they're doing some good stuff. Some of these modern ales, cloudy looking ales. I suppose I should do a few of them as I go forward. But yeah, as I say, have a good evening and a good weekend, whatever you're doing. And thanks for tuning in. If you like this stuff, guys, as I keep saying, please like it so it gets it out to other people. Subscribe or consider subscribing. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything. And if you click the bell for notifications when I post another Babbling Beer Review, it will let you know, and then you can tune in or not. Hopefully you do. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Take it easy, and I'll see you again soon at the King and Dragon. All right, cheers. And my clicker works. Cheers, guys.